Welcome to another episode of Shit Hotels of Australia. This is going to be an interesting one because tonight I'm staying at the Ibis Brisbane Airport and I'll be staying here again in 5 nights time. So I'm going to combine the 2 visits into one. So let's see what it's like. Right, so this is room 517 in the Ibis Brisbane Airport, or Ibis to continue the theme. And looks quite stylish, if I use that word. We have queen bed, 1 bedside table, small fridge, a plastic Ibis chair, and a view out to the arrivals area for Brisbane Airport. Don't get a runway view tonight, but we'll see how we go. We've got the ironing board, iron safe, a power board, an adjoining door that leads to nowhere, and a walk-in shower, again very small, no room to swing a shut bathroom, but we do have a bloke today. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And this is the takeaway pizza that I got downstairs from the Crib Island restaurant here at the Ibis Brisbane Airport Hotel. So now we'll check out the TV and Wi-Fi. And I've already logged into the Wi-Fi and been watching actually for about half an hour, and streaming is seamless, not an issue.
Yeah, I don't feel like go.
So with no issue with the Wi-Fi, let's check out the TV. And again, a TV where if you're sitting here eating your dinner, you've got to crane your head around. So what have we got on the big TV? We've got a range of hotel information, explaining all about the services of the hotel, and so we can see housekeeping. Doesn't seem to see L for laundry. You can get a massage. And what else have we got? We've got dining. We've got the Crib Island Beach Club where I got the pizza. And we've got information about meetings and events. But let's go back to the main TV. Okay, and we've also got, well, let's check out the TV. And we've got TV guide, night, what have we got? We've got ABC, 7s, all the 7s, free to airs. And we do have movies as well. So movies here in, okay, so in this is different to the Ibis Styles. So in the Styles, the movies were free to watch. Here it seems that you've got to pay $34.95 to access the movies, and we'll see if what we've actually got. So we do, well, $15.95. $15.95 to watch a movie. I mean, I haven't been to the cinema for a while, but is it that expensive to watch it at the cinema, let alone on a reasonably small TV? So I don't think I'll be checking out the movies. But TV and Wi-Fi, yep, got everything you really need. However, it's not a smart TV, so it doesn't have YouTube, so we can't watch Shit Hotels of Australia on the big screen. So, there we go. So frankly, in terms of the Ibis brand and the difference between the standard red Ibis and the Ibis Styles, the green one, I'm still no clearer as to what each one stands for. I mean, the Styles had room service. This one doesn't have room service, but it does have takeaway. The Styles restaurant really had a very limited menu, and this Crib Island restaurant has a really extensive menu. The movies at the Styles were included in the price, and the movies here you have to pay for. Again, the room is once again European. This one's slightly bigger than the Styles, but the size of the bathroom is about the same, and the level of comfort from the chair, the plastic sort of Ibis chair that I last sat in one of these chairs, well, apart from sitting in one of these chairs here in this hotel, last sat in one of these chairs in the Ibis at the Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. So at least they're consistent. But again, yeah, I can't quite work out the difference between the two. Shit Hotels of Australia is not sponsored by Blinkist. I mean, come on. Reducing a wonderful book down to 15 minutes of listening. Come on, you really don't have much of a life if that's what you've got. Look it up on Wikipedia if that's all the time you have.
Several days later.
So room 608, and pretty much a reverse of the previous room. So yeah, at least keeping things consistent. Same bathroom, same setup, slightly larger fridge, same chair, pretty much same, but different. Ibis Hotel, Crib Island Beach Club Restaurant. Crispy pork belly and papaya salad. $24. Pretty good value, and the restaurant is absolutely packed, but service was amazingly quick, so here's cheers. So now to the pirate score.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
And okay, so there's 2 nights of accommodation reviewed for the Ibis Brisbane Airport Hotel. Fairly brief due to the fly-in, fly-out nature of the trip. But the first thing you can say is it's remarkably consistent. The first room, although the mirror opposite to this room, and on the actual runway side, so I guess you could actually see the flights coming in, which was for this little av geek was a little bit more interesting than room 608 on the other side, although we can just see the end of the second runway here at Brisbane Airport.
By sheer coincidence.
Av geek moment, 9:27 p.m. Emirates A380 takes off from Brisbane Airport. Visible from room 608 in the Ibis Brisbane Airport Hotel. That's why I love staying here.
A few moments later.
So the first room probably was my preferred one, and we'll get to that a bit later when we look at facilities. But yeah, remarkably consistent between the two. So let's go through the categories. First up, cleanliness and upkeep. Well, I mean, I first stayed in this hotel in January 2021, and it's now June 2023, and it's really consistent. The quality is good, the cleanliness is excellent, the upkeep of the rooms is brilliant. There's virtually nothing you can actually see in terms of upkeep faults. So for cleanliness and upkeep, I'll give it 4 stars. So facilities, well, I'm not a fan of the Ibis plastic chairs, and I'm not a fan of the table. The table's great, looking out over runways, but if you wish to watch the TV while sitting at the table and eating your dinner, it's not ideal. It's got the basics in terms of the kettle and the fridge, but it doesn't have any catering facilities, it doesn't have any cutlery or plates. It's got mugs and wine glasses. But I guess the thing that really sort of stands out, and this is in the mirror nature of the rooms, is that there's only one bedside table. And for the first room, the bedside table was on the side that I like to sleep on. I like to sleep on the left-hand side of the bed, on my right side, and then with my watch and glass and things like that, glass of water and things like that, on the bedside table to the side of the bed. But as you can perhaps see from this one, the side of the room where I side of the bed where I want to sleep, there's no bedside table. It's actually on the other side, and I didn't notice that in the first room because it was on my ideal side. So if you're staying with couples, one of you has got to be responsible for waking everybody up. But if you're staying single, you're going to have to toss the coin to see which side you're going to be able to access your watch and your alarm and things like that. So all up, facilities, although I guess maybe I should comment here on the facilities side a bit more about that Ibis brand that we talked about before, because the Ibis Styles in the centre of Brisbane was that very typical European style, very small room, and yet as you can see from the Ibis Red hotel here at Brisbane Airport, it's actually quite a large room. So, and compared to the Ibis Reds that I stayed in Europe, in France in particular, this is a much larger room. So again, we're still not quite sure what that Ibis brand means. So facilities in terms of the space of the room, great, but in terms of the actual things that you want to use, I'm going to have to give it 2 stars. Add-ons. Well, it has the restaurant that you saw, and that meal that I ordered tonight, the crispy pork belly, and the first night, the margarita pizza. Okay, on the first night, I loved that margarita pizza. It was a huge pizza, and I liked the flavour of that crispy pork belly, but I'm still recovering from whatever sort of dragged me down in the last few days in Darwin. So it was a struggle to eat. I really didn't actually feel like eating. So anyway, back to the Crib Island Beach Club restaurant. It was really good. Quite an extensive menu. Service was really quick. It was very loud. But overall, in spite of my, I can't really hold my feeling of sickness against the actual food. So for the restaurant, it was really good. They don't actually have a guest laundry, but they have a laundry service. So I guess in that one, we can add that to the add-ons. And of course, being an airport hotel, it doesn't have things like pools and gyms and all that sort of stuff. So ultimately then for add-ons, 3 stars. Entertainment and Wi-Fi. Well, you cannot fault the Wi-Fi. Seamless sign-in, seamless usage. all the free-to-air channels that you want to use on the TV. So again, the Wi-Fi compared to the place that I just stayed in for the last 4 nights in Darwin, which I might actually get that video out. It was a pretty torrid time in the last few days there, but yeah, Ibis Brisbane Airport entertainment and Wi-Fi. If it had Netflix on the TV, it'd be 5 stars, or YouTube, so we could watch these channels. But so therefore, entertainment and Wi-Fi, 4 stars. Bed and bath. The bed is consistently good, comfortable, good night's sleep, and the bathroom is quite cosy but not too tight. And I really love that walk-in shower that they have in the Ibis Brisbane Airport. So for bed and bath, another 4 stars. Service. Now it's a bit hard to tell about the service of the room because it's unlikely that anyone's going to be staying more than 1 night in the airport hotel. So the assumption therefore is that the room does get serviced every day, because someone else is going to be staying in it. But one thing which was brilliant is, again, an airport hotel, and even though there's probably a curfew at some airports, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service at reception, and very friendly, brilliantly welcoming at check-in, and airport hotels get lots and lots of people through them. So the 3 staff that I saw at the service checking in people tonight were all friendly, all smiling, all welcoming, and so therefore I'm going to give the service for the Ibis Brisbane Airport 4 stars. So now the better than home bonus. Well, earplug boy here. Airport hotel. What do you associate with airport hotels? Noise. Now, ironically, the last time I stayed at a hotel near the airport was that Hobart Airport Big 4 tourist park, and apart from the big chill, the fact that I froze to death, it was very quiet. And the amazing thing about this at Brisbane Airport, which is one of Australia's major airports, an international airport, so I don't know whether they have 24-hour a day traffic, but they certainly have traffic for certainly a long amount of time. That flight that just took off yesterday, if I hadn't actually noticed it out of my eyes, I didn't even hear it. A bit of clunking from some people opening and closing their doors on the first night, but that was before I went to sleep. But I went to sleep with no earplugs on the first night, and now tonight is the second night. I'm doing this pirate score before I check out in the morning. But I'm going to take a punt and I'm going to say, yeah, airport hotel, better than home. So Ibis Brisbane Airport Hotel, you get the bonus. So that's a total of 26 out of 30 for the Ibis Brisbane Airport Hotel. And yeah, it's no surprise, I like staying in this hotel. I've stayed here now at least 4 times, and whenever I have to, I always actually look forward to staying in it rather than regretting that I might be staying in a shit hotel of Australia, because the Ibis Brisbane Airport Hotel certainly is not one of the shit hotels of Australia. As always, if you've liked this video, please click like, please click subscribe. I don't know when I'll be travelling next. Haven't got anything coming up, so it might be some time. But in any case, please subscribe, and we'll see you somewhere again. Hopefully not in a shit hotel of Australia. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the Brisbane Airport, Ibis. And I don't think it's a fucking bin chicken.